Today I have a prenatal barre video for you. I'm really excited for this class because I think barre is one of the greatest ways to work out when you're pregnant. It's a great way to focus on your core, your pelvic floor, and your Kegel muscles, all of which are going to help you carry your baby until birth and then help you through childbirth. We're also going to work our arms, which will help us carry the baby after it's here and all of its stuff, and our legs, which is a great way to have a strong base. So for today's workout, you're going to need some equipment. I highly recommend a yoga mat. You're also going to need some weights for the arm section, a heavy set and a light set. The most important thing is to try and maintain rather than increase. So I'm using 5 pounds and 3 pounds. You can use 8 and 5 if that's what you're comfortable working with. The most important thing is that it's something that's challenging for you, but it's not going to be overexerting for you. So you'll need those. You'll also need a playground ball, and you'll need some heavy piece of furniture like a chair or a waist-high bench, something to simulate the ballet bar. And then you'll also need for our core section either a wedge or some pillows to help support your back. So I recommend you can either get a foam wedge, just from Amazon.com, or a couple of pillows. I recommend 2 to 3, depending on your size. So make sure you have that equipment available for you as we go through the workout. And also, you want to make sure that you're talking to your doctor before you start this workout. This is a class that I've created for myself. It works for me. I've had a healthy pregnancy. I'm at 21 weeks. And this workout is perfect for any stage of your pregnancy, from first trimester to third trimester, but it's important that you talk to your doctor and get your doctor's recommendation before you start this exercise. You should always be doing that, but especially when you're pregnant. And of course, you also want to do only what feels good to you. So make sure you're listening to your body. I'll give you modifications and options throughout the workout, but if anything feels wrong, or if you feel like it just isn't right for your body, you want to stop and pull back. So make sure you're really listening to your body. And for more information, visit www.myownbalance.com. Okay, we're going to start with a simple warm-up. So just start by lifting your knees up to your chest. The arms are raising in opposition, and you want to focus on your posture here. Make sure your shoulders are back and down, and you're pulling that baby in towards your spine. Nice work. Let's push the arms forward. Remember, you can always go at your own pace, depending on how you feel. Okay, let's lift those arms straight up. And go ahead and pull them down. Nice work. Can you add a little twist? Now if this doesn't feel good, maybe your belly's getting in the way, you don't have to twist. You can just stay with a straight pull down. Okay, let's bring our feet out nice and wide. We're going to start just lunging side to side. And we're going to add on your right arm. So it's going to go across, back, up, back. Across, back, up, back. So when you're bringing the elbow back, you really want to get it behind your body to start warming up those back muscles. Nice work. Give me 4 more. Last one. All right, we're gonna keep lunging. We're gonna switch to the other side using our left arm. Here we go. Back, up, back. Across, back, up, back. So you should start to feel your body getting warmer here. it's always okay to come up a little bit higher. If at any time you feel like you're sinking too low, you're feeling a little out of breath, that's totally fine. Give me 4 more. Last one. Nice work. Bring those feet in underneath you. We're gonna grab our heavy weights here. Okay, so today I'm using 5 pounds for my heavy weights. You can use 8 pounds, 6, 7, you know, even 3 or 4 if that's what's heavy for you. The important thing is to try to maintain what you're lifting pre-pregnancy, but not move up. Okay, so, you know, if you're lifting 8 pounds prior to your pregnancy, go ahead and grab those 8 pounds if that still feels good for you. But, you know, if you've only been lifting 5s, I wouldn't recommend jumping up to 8 now. Okay, so our feet are underneath our hips, our knees are bent. Let's face our palms forward, and we're going to start with a simple bicep curl. So the weights come up to the shoulders and down. And if at any time you feel like you need to stop and grab water, go right ahead. This is your workout. You should feel good. So you want to keep those elbows in towards your sides here. And even though our bellies are sticking out, you want to pull that baby back in. Okay? Keep those knees bent. Really focus on your posture here. Okay, we're going to change up the moves. So what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way up and halfway down. Up, halfway. You got it. Give me 4 more, please. Then we're going to change the move again. This time, drop it all the way down. We're going to go halfway up, all the way down. You got it. Recheck your form. See how you're doing. Give me 4 more. And last one right here. Okay, flip the palms so they're facing each other. We're going to do a hammer curl up and then a hammer curl out to the side. So you're going straight up and then straight out to the side. Nice work. Check those knees, make sure they're bent. If you want to drop a little bit lower to start activating those legs, go right ahead. Although I promise you, we'll get to legs next. And you may not want to get them burning quite yet. So you should begin to be feeling your muscles fatiguing your biceps. We've been working them now for a couple minutes without rest. So you want to make sure you're keeping your posture, because sometimes we let that go when we start to get tired. Recheck yourself. Make sure your spine is neutral, but you're allowing a natural curve to that baby. Give me just 4 more. And last one right here. Hold it out to the side. We're going to alternate the hammer curls. Come on, we're putting the finishing touches on our biceps. You know, you're going to be lifting not only that baby pretty soon, but all of the gear that comes along with it. So you're going to need strong arms. So now's not the time to give up. It's time to kick it up. Okay, just 4 more. Last one. Whew, nice work. All right, let's sit those feet a little bit wider now. You're gonna hinge over from your hips, palms facing you, allowing the arms to come out in front of you. We're gonna pull those weights up towards the chest, working our backs here and getting into those postural muscles. Because as our bodies grow and change, we adjust our posture, and not always for the better. So we really want to work those muscles in your upper back to counteract the forward pulling. And I'm going to turn sideways so you can look at my spine and get an idea of what you should look like. All right, give me 4 more of these. Last 2. And we're gonna go to singles here. So you're just gonna pull one arm up to the chest, alternating. You picked up the pace a little here. Now these weights are probably beginning to feel really heavy. We're working our arms to fatigue here. If you need to stop and take a break, that's fine. Pause the video and jump back in when you're ready. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, hold it here. Let's flip those palms out so they're now facing out in front of you. And we're going to do the same move. Just pulling the weights up towards our chest. I want those elbows going straight back behind you. Really focusing on squeezing that upper back. Look down at your baby. Are you pulling that baby in towards you? Keep your knees bent. Three more. 2. And last one. Now turn those palms back to face you. Bring the weights up. And we're just going to do little pulses here. So now you're really getting into that scapular squeeze. Your back might be starting to ache, but it's going to help you so much in your day-to-day activities. We want you to feel good. Just 4, 3, 2, and release. Come on up. Nice work. All right, good news. We're going to get rid of our heavy weights. Let's go ahead and pick up our lighter weights. Hopefully my ball here won't roll away. Okay, coming back with the feet just underneath our hips. Let's bend over at the waist again. What we're going to do is a tricep kickback. So, you're just extending your arms back behind you, working into those triceps. Now when you're doing this, try not to let the weights come all the way forward, because what you're doing then is you're releasing the tension. You just want to bring them back to about hips. Okay? That way you're keeping the tension on. You thought dropping to lighter weights would be easier, but feeling the burn. I am too. It's okay. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice job. I'm going to turn side on so you can see me better. You're going to flip your palms so they're facing the ceiling, and I just want you to pulse them back, up towards the ceiling. Again, don't let the weights come down here. You want to keep them up. Little pulses here. Remember, hugging that baby in towards your spine. Even though you can't see them, we've got ab muscles. They're still there. Okay, we're changing up this move. We're going to tap the weights in towards each other. The backs of your arms are probably burning now. Okay, let's put this together. We're gonna go one up, one in, up, in. Four more. 3, 2, and last one. Woo! Stand up. Shake out those arms a little. Okay. Bend those knees. Bring those weights up in front of you. We're going to do overs and unders right here. So you're just flipping the weights. Basically palms down, palms up. Make sure you have a nice bend in those knees. And 7 more. 4 more. Last 2. Last one. Okay. Let's bend those elbows. Bring those weights up to the ceiling. Just little pulses here. So it's a small movement. You want to keep those elbows at shoulder height, okay? We're not dropping them down. We want to keep them up. Small little pulses. Give me 4, 3, 2, let's alternate. Punch to the ceiling. Woo, my shoulders are burning. Last one. Okay. Whew, shake them out. Let's put those weights down. We're going to come down to our mat now for the classic push-up. Everyone's favorite. You have 2 options here. You can do them on your toes, or you can come forward onto your knees, lifting your feet off the ground, okay? Choose your option. We're going to do 8. You ready? Here we go. 8. Give me 4 more. And last one. Hold it here, hold it here. Pop those feet if you can. Otherwise, you're on your knee. Just lift one leg off and pulse it. So you're either on your toes or your knee, pulsing that leg up. 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Okay, we're gonna do another set of push-ups. So choose your option. Get ready. Here we go. Two more. Last one. Okay, opposite leg. Lift it up. Pulse it out. Remember, your option here is if you're on your knees, just drop down, but keep that leg pulsing. Just 4, 3, 2, nice work. Come back for a quick child stretch. Whew, just let it out. Okay, let's come on up. We're almost done with our arms here. I want you to swing over onto your seat. Hands are behind you. Fingers are facing towards your seat. Dig your feet into the floor. We're going to come up for a tricep dip. Okay? So, push yourself up. Hips are up. We're going to bend our elbows back. You ready? Here we go. Give me 8 more. Two more. Last one. Woo! My arms feel like jelly. How about you? Okay, we're gonna do a quick stretch. So, take one arm across the body, hooking it with the other arm, drop that shoulder down, and just release. Is your heart rate up? Mine is. Remember, it's okay to work in the cardio zone, but you want to make sure you can still breathe and carry on a conversation. Like I'm carrying on a conversation with you. If you're unable to carry a conversation on, you're most likely working at an intensity that's a little too high for you and your baby at this time. But always check with your doctor because every person's different. Okay, clasp those hands behind your back. Let's open up the chest for a nice stretch. Lean it forward. Come back up and release. Now's a good time to grab some water. We're going to move on to our thigh section and then our seat section. So we're going to need our bar or heavy piece of furniture or chair. So go ahead and grab that, grab some water, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, we're ready to move on to our thigh and seat section. So I hope you've grabbed your study piece of furniture. I'm using a chair. My chair is a little bit light, so I've gone ahead and put my weights on it to make it a little bit more sturdy. We're going to start with our feet together and our knees bent. You're going to want to step back from the chair so you have basically an arm's length distance away from it. And we're just going to start with little pulses here. That's right. So your knees, ankles, feet are all together. Your back is nice and straight, but it has a little bit of an arch in it to accommodate your baby. So you're going to start feeling the heat now into your thighs. I want you to change up this move and bring your chest forward. So you're leaning forward in an inclined chair position. Nice work. Okay, we're going to go back to that straight back chair for 8 right here. Give me 8. 4 more. Last one, incline. Give me 8. 4, 3, 2, flat back for 4, 3, 2, incline for 4. And straight back, give me 2. Incline for 2. Let's do it again. Straight back for 2. Incline for 2. We're going to singles. Straight, incline, straight, incline. You got this. You can do it. I know you can. Just 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Okay, come up for a second. Step a little bit closer to your bar. Let's turn those toes out so we have a nice first position. We're going to go up onto our toes now. Our heels are together. Bend our knees. Little pulses right here. Now the great thing about doing this standing leg work is you're actually working your pelvic floor muscles. These are the muscles that are going to help you when you're in childbirth. Maybe it's not fun to think about, but it's important. It's important that you have a strong pelvic floor. It's also going to help you post-baby in your recovery. So, these exercises are important. Okay, so are you feeling your thighs burning? Mine are burning. Now, if you're not, you can go lower. There's always somewhere to go. But you want to stay in a range that's good for you. Okay? We're all going to go low in a minute because we're going to take it all the way down to our heels and back up again. Nice and slow in 2 counts. Here we go. Give me down, 2, up, 2. Down, 2, up, 2. That's it. Now, if you want to make it a little bit harder, just don't come up as high. That'll make it harder. Pick a level that's right for you today and stick with it. And you know what? If it's getting too much to be on your toes, drop your heels down. You're still going to get a great workout. Make sure you're breathing here. Also, check in with your posture. Are your shoulders down away from your ears? Is your chest lifted? How's your spine? Give me 2 more. Last one. Hold it here. Okay, you're not all the way straight. Your knees are bent. We're just going to tuck the pelvis in and out. That's it. This should feel really good on that back. But your thighs are probably still burning. Sorry, there's no break. Not until we're done. 4 more. 2. Last one. Hold it here. Let's circle it out. We're holding a lot of tension in our back area, so this should feel like a really nice release. But if it doesn't feel good, you don't have to do it. Let's circle the other way. Last 2. Hold it here. We're just going to do a few more pulses. We thought we were done. No. Check your heels. Are they up high? Are you on your toes? Seven, 6, 5, give me 4, 3, 2, and that's it. Whew, shake it out. Okay, new move. We're gonna move on to working with our ball. So grab your playground ball. I want you to place it in between your thighs, okay? Just above your knees. We're actually gonna turn a little bit diagonally onto the bar, but our hands are facing forward and our chest is facing forward. Okay, so we're going to go into a swivel chair. Feet are parallel. Let's come up onto our toes again. Bend our knees and pulse it here. Now, just like before, if this is too much, if you're just shaking uncontrollably, shaking is a good thing, but if you just need a little bit of a break, drop your heels and pulse right here, okay? You're going to feel your thighs working just by holding that ball in between your legs. Okay, new move. We're going all the way down to our heels. Here we go. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. You got this. Just 2 more. Last one. Hold it here. Knees are bent. Squeeze in on the ball. It's little squeezes. You're just going squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That's it. It's a really small movement, but it's really effective for working those inner thighs. I mean, my thighs are screaming right now. Are yours? Please tell me I'm not the only one. Okay, we're going to add that downward movement in, but we're going to keep pulsing on the ball. So you're going to pulse down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. Keep squeezing in on that ball. Your thighs are probably shaking. Mine are. And hold it here. Take that ball out, shake out those legs. Whew, you know what we have to do? The other side. So let's bring that ball back in between our legs. Hands are on our bar. Chest is facing forward. Lift those heels. Or if you want, drop those heels. So let's start pulsing it out. Okay? I promise, when we're done with this, it'll all be worth it. You're going to be looking good, mama. Okay, we're going to add that downward movement in for 2. Get ready? Here we go. Down, 2, up, 2. Give me just 2 more. You can do it. Last one. Hold it here. We're squeezing in on the ball. Little squeezes with our thighs. That's it. Keep your chest facing forward, even though your knees are going out to the side. You're getting a little bit of an oblique work here, which is great because your obliques are helping to carry that baby. So you want to make sure they're nice and strong. Okay, you know where we're going. Down, 2, up, 2. Squeeze in on that ball. Give me 3 more. Just 2. Last one. Oh, thank goodness. Take that ball out. You never knew a playground ball could be such an instrument of torture. Give me a quick stretch right here. And switch over to the other side. Nice work. Okay, we're going to move into our curtsy lunge here. So you want to bring the right leg forward, the left leg back. It's behind your right shoulder. So you're going to go into a curtsy. Like you're curtsying towards a queen. Little pulses here. Down and up. Hands are on the bar. How are you feeling? If you need to take a break, go ahead and do it. I'll be here when you're ready. Two more. We're going to pulse it out. Little pulses. That's it. So it's a small movement, but you should really feel it working. Okay, we're going to change this move a little bit. You're just going to go ahead and lift your back foot up into an attitude position here. Keep pulsing with that right leg. Okay, give me the pulses with the foot on the floor for 8. 2, and lift the foot up for 8. 4 more. And let's do it for 4. Foot is on the ground. Lift it up for 4. And for 2s. We're doing some repetition reduction here. Do 2s again. Now we're going to singles. Here we go. 8 singles. Give me 2 more. Last one. Whew. So you should feel that starting to get into your seat now. Let's take it over to the other side. So, left foot is forward, right foot is back behind the left shoulder. Little pulses. That's it. And if you're wearing a heart rate monitor, now's a good time to check and see where you're at with your heart rate. Remember, it's okay to take a break. If you're feeling winded, it's totally fine. Okay, we're going to do these pulses that lift the back leg. Are you ready to go into a repetition reduction? Foot is on the floor for 8. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, lift the back leg. 4, 3, 2, for 4. Lift it up. And let's go 2s. Again, singles 8 times. Last one. Woo! Shake it out. Okay, we have another move. I'm just going to move my chair so you can see me better. We're actually going to turn so your back is facing the bar. You're going to bring one leg out in front of you. You're just going to lift it up and lower it down. And if the straight leg is too much for you, go ahead and bend it. That's totally fine. Just check your posture. Shoulders are down. Keep a nice spine. It's neutral. Hug that baby in. Give me 3 more. 2. Last one. Let's switch sides and go to the other leg. Here we go. Give me 4 more. 2. And last one. Okay. Shake out those thighs. Let's go ahead and take a quad stretch right here. That should feel nice. Alright, bring the foot back. A nice little leg stretch here. Getting into our calves. And we're going to switch over to the other side. How are you feeling? Check in with yourself and see how you're doing. Okay, drop the leg back, stretching out that calf. And come on up. Alright, we're going to move into our seat here. So bring your feet together, step a little bit away from your bar, bend your legs, and let's go ahead and pick up the right leg. We're just going to do little pokes back, back. Now here, you want to make sure you're not overarching your back. Have mostly flat back with a little bit of an arch to accommodate that baby. Upper back is flat. You're inclined forward slightly, and the supporting leg is bent. Give me 3 little beats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you're just doing little pokes up to the ceiling. Nice work. Alright, hold it here. We're going to extend out and in. Two more. And let's just hold it out here. Little pulses. Feel that nice squeeze in your buttocks. You should also feel your supporting leg really beginning to work too. 3 more. That's 2. And let's go ahead and switch it to the other side. So reset yourself. Bend your knees. Pick up your left leg. Toes pointed. And you have little pokes up towards the ceiling. Everyone wants to have a nice looking seat, even us mamas to be. Okay, we're going to go to those 3 little beats. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. So you want to get a little bit higher on each beat and then come back to start. So we're not really dropping it all the way in. Rather, you're just coming back to the starting position. Give me 4 more. Okay, let's extend it out and in. Just 4 more. hold it here. Let's lift and lower. Whew. Okay, come on up. Shake out those seat muscles. You can give yourself a little hit there in the behind. Let's just move our chairs out of the way a little bit. And I want you to go ahead and grab your wedge. We're going to use that for the next part, okay? Okay, you should have your wedge or your pillows positioned now, just on your mat here. We're just going to use it for support. So let's lay our body down on the side. Just gonna move my chair a little bit more out of the way. Knees are bent, and we're going to start with a clamshell. Nice and simple. Now if you want to advance this, go ahead and lift your toes up. Let's just do 8 more. Four. Last 2. Last one. Let's bring the feet back down. We're just going to lift the top leg and lower. You got this. Four more. Last 2. Last one. Let's straighten out the leg. We're just going to do some little pulses right here. And let's pulse it to the front. I want you to flex your foot, point your toes down, and just continue those pulses here. You should really feel this in your buttocks now. If this is too much, your belly's getting in the way, you can go ahead and bring it a little bit more out to the diagonal instead of straight out in front of you. Nice work. Okay, let's bring the foot in. You're going to extend it behind you, reaching your arm out, and then pull everything in for a deli slicer. And 4 more. Last 2. And last 1. Nice work. Let's give ourselves a little bit of a booty massage there. And we're going to take our wedge, bring it over to the other side of our mat, to work our other leg. Come on down, using your wedge or pillows to support you. And we're just going to start in with that clamshell. Remember, to advance the move, you simply lift your toes off the ground. Give me 4 more. Last 2. Last one. Drop the feet back down. Just going to lift the leg up and down. Keep those knees bent. Eight more. 3, 2, last one. Let's extend it out for little pulses right here. We're going to move it forward in front of you. Flex the foot, point the toe down for those little pulses here. Remember, the option is to bring it down a little bit more on a diagonal if you feel like your belly is getting crunched. You never want to crunch your belly. Check your shoulders. Make sure they're down away from your ears. Four more. And last one. Let's bring the foot in. extend it out behind you, palm overhead, bring everything back in for our deli slicer. Nice work. Okay. Flip over onto your back. Let's do a quick stretch here. Just grab your inner thigh, stretching out that buttock. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides. I'm losing my hair thing here. Nice work. Okay, we're moving on to the core section, so make sure you still have your wedge available. We're going to go ahead and lie down on the wedge on our back, okay? Our knees are going to be bent, our feet are going to be flat on the floor. So lying right here, we're going to start with the hundreds. Just start pumping your arms. I want you to really hug that baby in. And just maintain a neutral spine right here. So we're going to work those deep pelvic muscles. Okay, let's go ahead and lift our feet up off the floor. Keep pumping those arms. Make sure you're breathing here. Okay, let's drop the feet back down. We're going to lift our head and neck now. Keep pumping those arms, keep breathing. Make sure that baby is nice and tight in, neutral spine. Keep going. Nice work. Okay, let's drop the head, lift those feet again. Keep pumping the arms and lift the head up. Now if this is too advanced for you, just drop the head back down, it's fine. It's up to you where you're working today. Make sure you're really breathing here. Okay, let's drop those feet, head and neck down. Just rest for a second. What we're going to do is we're going to lift our feet up and we're going to make a diamond shape here. So our toes are together, our heels are together, and we have a nice diamond shape. Our arms are down by our sides, and we're just going to drop those feet down to the floor and lift them back up. Let's do that again. Drop it down to the floor and lift it back up. And here you want to make sure you're not going too low. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, we're going to alternate our feet now. So you're going to drop one leg down and lift it back up, then the other leg. So just alternating our legs. Make sure you're not dropping too low. You want to maintain that neutral spine. How are you doing? Okay, just a few more. Last two, and last one. Let's drop our feet down. Okay, we're going to go back to that tabletop position. So our feet are going to be up, knees and ankles together, and all we're going to do is drop one toe towards the floor. Alternating legs here. keep going with this. Check that belly. Are you hugging that baby in? Nice work. Okay, let's drop those feet down. We're going to move to an oblique move. So you want to lift your arms up here, and you're just going to slice down to the side. So it's just a slice. Our head and neck are lifted slightly. But if that's too much, just drop it back down. Okay, let's go to the other side. So you're going to slice to the opposite side. Two more. Last one. Nice work. Drop that head down. We're going to place one hand behind our head, extend the other leg out straight, toe pointed. Our other arm is down, and you're just going to bend the knee, bring your elbow in towards your knee. So let's do that again. We're targeting those oblique muscles, which help carry our baby. Last one. Let's switch to the other side. Ready? Here we go. Two more. Nice work. Okay, let's roll over onto our side, and you're going to push yourself up. We're going to go into a hover plank position, so just move your wedge out of the way if you need to. Now you're going to come down onto your forearms here, and you're going to lift your knees up, so your body's in a nice straight line. Now if this is too much for you, you can always drop your knees down, okay? That's always an option. So pick your level, and we're going to hold right here. This is a great way to work your core during pregnancy. I can really feel my core working. Make sure you're breathing here. Give me 4, 3, 2, let's drop it down. Nice work. Okay, we're going to come back over onto that wedge again, onto our backs, and we're going to work our pelvic floor here. So I want you to scoot down just a little so you have enough room here. And we're just going to start with some tucks. So it's a really small movement, just tucking your pelvis in and letting it go back down. So it's very, very small. Just curling it in and then flattening it out. How you doing? Okay, now we're going to move it on a little and make it a little bit bigger. So you're going to lift up and come back down for a pelvic tilt here. So it's still not a big movement, but you're just lifting your buttocks off and bringing it back down for a nice pelvic tilt. Keep your arms flat. Feet are also flat. All right, let's come all the way up. So this time we're rolling onto our shoulder blades, and you're just going to squeeze your knees together. hold it here. And last one, nice work. Let's roll down. Come over onto our side. Let's push ourselves back up. We're gonna come onto our hands and knees. So again, move the wedge out of the way if you need to. And we're gonna work our backs here. So let's start with our right leg extended back behind us and our left leg out in front of us. And we're just gonna lift it up. And we're gonna lower both our arm and leg down and lift it back up. Now, if any time you feel unstable, go ahead and drop the arm and just do the leg. All right, you want to make sure you have a stable base. That's the most important thing. So you want to be lifting your leg about hip height. Give me 2 more. And let's hold it up here. Small pulses. 4, 3, 2, and drop it down. Okay, let's go over to the other side. So left leg is out behind you, arm is extended. We're going to lift it up and lower it back down. Remember, it's always okay to drop that arm if you need to. Last one. Hold it here. Let's pulse it out. Drop it down. Let's take our feet together, knees nice and wide, child's pose. Whew, just stretch it out. All right, come back up. We're gonna go ahead and stretch now. You've earned this cool down. So let's come down onto our backs on our wedge. We're going to start with a hamstring stretch. So bring that foot up towards the sky, flex the foot, and just hold it here. Feel it along the back of your leg. And breathe. Now take your hand to the outside of your leg and draw it across the body to get a nice IT band stretch. Okay, and you can bend the leg here and go into a spinal twist. Just make sure you have plenty of room for baby. And let's unwind. We'll go into a figure 4. So place your ankle on top of your knee here, and you can just hold it like this, or if you need a little bit more, lift your bottom leg up and grab behind your leg. Okay, let's switch sides. So hamstring stretch on the other side. Just extend your leg up to the sky. Grab on, feel behind the back of your leg. Okay, let's take the hand to the outside of the leg and draw it across the body for a nice IT band stretch. Those can get really tight. And we'll bend the top leg, bring it over for a spinal stretch. And come back up for your figure 4. Ankles on your leg, and opposite bring your bottom leg up. And breathe. Okay, let's release the leg. Come over onto your side and push yourself up. Got a few more stretches to do before I let you go for the day. So let's come on up onto our knees, and we're going to start with our right leg out in front of us for a lunge. Just hold it here. And if you want, you can bring your left arm up and stretch it over to the side. And bring it down. Now if you want, you can go into your runner's lunge here, or you can take the other option of bending the knee and reaching back for a quad stretch. We really work those quads, so this should feel good. And release. Now let's push back for another hamstring stretch right here. You'll feel it all along your leg. And we're going to go into our pigeon stretch. So your shin is going to be parallel to the front of your mat. And you're just going to hold it here with your back leg straight. Now you can stay upright here, or you can come down onto your forearms. And you really feel it into your hip here. And just breathe. Okay, let's come on up. Go over onto our side, and we're going to switch legs. So back onto our hands and knees. Let's bring the other leg forward and come into our lunge. Now make sure your knee is right over your ankle here, and you can see those toes. Now you have the option to lift your arm up and lean over to the side. And let's release it down. Now again, you have two options here. You can come into your runner's lunge, or you can keep the knee on the floor, reach back, grab those toes for a quad stretch. Whatever feels more comfortable for you. Okay, let's release it. We're going to push back for that second hamstring stretch. I don't know about you, but mine feel really tight. And we're going to go into our pigeon. So, scoop the foot over to the opposite side. Make sure your shin is parallel to the front of your mat, your back leg is straight, and you can stay here or come down onto your forearm. Okay, let's push ourselves back up, come out of this stretch, turn and face me, and we'll bring our feet together for a butterfly stretch here. You should be feeling good now. Your heart rate probably got up a little bit, so you got some cardio benefits, but now it should be coming back down as you're cooling down. Remember, you never want to be out of breath when you're working in the cardio zone, so if you are, pull back, take a break, grab some water, and let your heart rate come down a bit. Okay, let's extend one leg out, and then the other leg out for a straddle stretch. Now you can hold it here, or you can come down onto your forearms. And let's push ourselves back up. We'll bring our legs in one at a time. Just cross leg in front of us. And let's do a nice deep breath in here. And exhale out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the barre class. I hope you're feeling great and you continue to feel great. Come back, join me again. I want to work out with you right up until your baby's born. And for more information, make sure you check out www.myownbalance.com. And for more videos like this, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you next time.